Good morning. It's Cail. Guess what I'm going to do today? Okay, so welcome on in to Cail's Corner. It's early morning here, not even 8 a.m., but the dogs are quiet, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this. So, Sunhaven is a game that I've wanted to play relatively stably for quite some time. So, I have the Steam version, and I have played 4 hours on there. Okay, came out on Switch. So I'm like, oh, cool. You know, the Switch is a lighter, portable game console to play on than the Steam Deck, which is kind of heavy. And I thought, well, it'll have good controller support. I don't have to worry about those issues I was having on the PC. So let me grab my controller, which is this. I think it's a Game Sir. I'm going to plug it in. We're going to test it out with the PC version. Okay. From what I can gather, so if I looked at my Steam page, that 4 hours that I played was back in... let me take a look. Oh, I changed it since I played today. I think it was like November or December of 2023. It's been a while. So, because what happened is I just got, like, I'm a controller player. I don't do WASD movement around on the keyboard. Palia I play, and if I'm on my desktop, I will use my mouse here and there because it's only, partial controller support. So even though Pixel Sprout Studios says that this has full controller support, what I found the last time I attempted to play it was that it really didn't. And their Steam store page still says partial controller support. Okay. So you can go back and check my Switch gameplay, and I played until the game crashed. And so I was like, okay, great. I went on X and mentioned it to them, saw other people talking about the game crashing. I was highly disappointed, to say the least, because I wanted that portability of the Switch. When I go someplace, I can just, bring out my Switch, it fits in my purse and whatever. I can just, play a casual, cozy game. So, it's just like, I'm going to test out this PC thing. Okay, right away I noticed that it says patch 1.7. I think on the Switch it said 1.5. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it said. And then where it says shop, that is not on the Switch version. It just says, I think it just says play and options. So what's up with that? Okay. So out of curiosity, like, okay, I'm going to turn my controller on and I'm just going to move it around. Okay. So the left stick is doing these options here. Okay. And this is what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to play, but I want to see what this different stuff is going on here. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Let's go look at the options. Okay, so I pressed the A button. That worked. Okay, so it's seeing the controller. Ooh, I don't want the music too loud. So it is like tracking to those different areas. Resolution, blah, blah, blah. I don't, how do I get to the other... How do I get to the other side? How do I get over here on the controller? Hold on. So the left stick. Okay, it went up to the X in the right hand corner. Okay, now... Wow, this is just like... Okay, we're going to make the game day speed longer. And I'm just going to use my mouse. Okay. So this is why I say like their controller support is kind of like edit controls. I don't really like. Do I need to go in there? Let's just go look. These are keybinds. Okay, so this is for assign a controller. That's like, is that like an option? See this? So looking at these right, left, vertical, left stick. What does your right stick do? Anything? What is left shoulder? They're like trigger or bumper. And I like controllers on my shoulders. Like, this is the thing that just drives me crazy about the developers for this game. It's like, what are you talking about? Where's the right stick? There's 2 sticks on a controller. Am I losing my mind? What is this? Does this do anything? Not a darn thing. How about I just... Okay, get out of that. So see, already I'm irritated because it's like you cannot write in your... I forget which patch notes it was. It was like, we have full controller support now. It's like, not really. And I'm on my desktop. I'm not even like attempting this on my Steam Deck. Right? Like when I play Palia, I cannot go into the chat and type on there. I would have to get a Bluetooth keyboard and have it separate sitting to my side so I could enter chat and say, oh, by the way, there's a flow tree over on C3. Whatever, right? So I just don't chat when I'm playing on my Steam Deck, but I can play the game. And I kind of use a combination of mostly the control, the sticks and the pads, whatever, and a little bit of touch just to make less, button clicking or whatever. But they say that their controller support is in progress. So I'm like, I know it doesn't work all the way. But when you tell me that you have full controller support and you don't, I just like, okay. So yeah, this is me moving the mouse. Okay, so let's go back to the controller. Isn't this fun to do in the morning? Oh, let me open the chat little thing. But I want it to work because I want to play this game, right? It's not like I hate the game or whatever. Little mouse, can you come here? It's not like I hate the game or whatever, I'm like, I want to play it. It's really cute. I wanted to play it from the first time I saw it. So, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing multiplayer. So, since I played those 4 hours, I could play that. But I think what I'm going to do is just start like fresh and really see using the controller how far I can get without losing my mind. Okay, and it's early in the morning, so I hope I don't do that. Okay, I don't even remember my other character that I played before, the 4-hour one. I think on the Switch one, I was being an elf. So, should I be an angel or a human? Or an elemental? No, I don't know if I want fire coming out of my hair. Let's just be a human. Okay. So, I'm using the left stick. Presets. Let's just use this. So Amari, they're birds. Oh no, they're birds and fish. Okay. Although with the way I feel about the controller, it could be a demon. Ooh. Okay, let's just pick human 2. That looks fine. Okay, let's go back to... I don't remember. No. Oh, this is the skin tone. That's fine. Hair. I have my hair tied back in a ponytail at the moment, but no, no. What are those braids? Crown braid. I don't braid my hair because since I'm a boomer, I'm an old lady. Like, I don't feel like messing with my hair much. There are a lot of good choices for hair, especially long hair. That's nice to see. Well, there's like a lot. Little braids. Okay, now let's go back up to the top. Ooh. That's long and kind of... I wish I could rotate her to see the back. Can you do that with the... What's this? Oh. Okay, no. Ankle length. That's a little long. Ooh, a little long, right? Long tail, short tail, cute little bow. Elvish. I'm not an elf. How about the braid? A wild Valkyrie. Valkyrie. How about waist length wavy? My hair's not waist length yet, but okay. Oh, the color. Let's try and stick to using the controller. Oh my gosh, can I get to the color left bumper? Okay, pink. Oh, white. Purple. I like the purple. Okay. Eyes. Oh my gosh. The way that the controller goes to... It should... Okay, so if a developer ever watches this, when I'm over on this side, okay, on those items, on those buttons on the left, and I go over to the right, it should just go to the first box at the top. And then you can go see winged lashes. That's cute. Okay, let's do pink. Orange. Green. Blue. Purple. Okay, face. Where did I find the crown? I like that cheek button marks. Glasses. I wear glasses. I don't need to wear them in the game. Although I do wear them in Palea every once in a while. A boo-boo bandage. Focusing jewel. What does that look like? Right in the middle of the forehead. Ugh. That's a bit much. Okay, that's all guy stuff. See, so if I hold the mouse, this would be like extremely easy to do. I like this, but I would make it white, pink, purple. No, those look like, it looks weird. How do you go back to just none? That's fine. Okay. Let's go to face. Let's go to chat. Ooh, let's see. Oh, it just moves you around on the menu like so weird. A torn dress. Let's do a sundress in purple. Very nice. Why? See, I moved back over to the left, and it knows I was just on chest, and it brought me down to birthday. Why? Pants. I don't need pants. Okay, profession. Well, let's do the birthday. Okay. Profession. Um, Explorer? Let's explore. You start the game with coins, a berry, and a movement speed bonus. Do I want to be a human? Really? Let's go back to race. I kind of like the wings. There. Let's go down to these wings. Wait, go back. Preset. Oh my god, I gotta start. Seriously. Why did it have to reset everything? That's really irritating. A mermaid? Is that a mermaid? Okay, I don't know. I don't think I like that. Freak it, let's just do an elf. Let's go back to the presets. Oh my gosh. The human was cute, but I really like the elf stuff. Let's go back to hair, ankle length. I kind of like the... Yeah, that's kind of cool, but let's make her hair purple. What is on her head? Eyes. Wing lashes, purple. That's fine. Face. We wanted to go with none on this one. Oh my god, I just used the mouse. Let's do the sundress. That's cute in purple. And then pants, head. I did the flower on the other one. What happens if I take that off? Forest stag. Yeah. Okay, let's do these wings. I did those. What if I make them white? I wish I could turn her around to take a look. Deep forest mystic. I kind of like those. Should I make them pink? Is that too girly? Green, blue, white, black, gray, white. Let's just do white. Okay. Let's be an explorer royalty. I'm using the mouse because I can't do it. The other one's a spellcaster, so we'll be an explorer. My birthday. Okay, profession. Explorer. That's fine. Let's see if I can do this with the controller. Oh my gosh. I'm going to call this one Cail. Because just to make it different from the other one. Okay, so how do I know that it got that selected? I just hit confirm. I'm going to skip the intro. It's highlighted. I did all this. Okay, so I'm just going to use it. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to using the controller. So, supposedly they're supposed to put out a patch or a hot fix or whatever you want to call it for the Switch. Okay. So, let's just, all these instructions. So, I can move around with the left stick, which is, I like that. Right? I don't know. Okay. Left bumper. Okay. the house. Okay, I had it up there on the other one, and I'm just using the controller. I swear. I want to know why, now that the Steam Deck is out, there aren't more games like this that are using the controller. How about we put it over here? You know what I mean? Is it supposed to be that big? I don't know. Why is X having that little... What happens if I hit A? I jumped. Look, you can see me jumping back there. X. Yes, that's fine. Confirm. A. Okay. We're just gonna kind of go through this, because I did the same thing on the Switch. I will say that obviously, since it's on the desktop, it looks better than on the Switch. I mean, just, you know, the Switch just can't compete graphics wise, you know, just the clean look of it. Where did those seeds go? B. Close that. Okay, so if I use the right bumper, it moves this down here. It's 6:50 in the morning. Okay, so if I'm going to use my controller, I have to go to this, and then you hit X. Okay? I don't know what those are yet. Let's just kind of clear out in front of the house. And then, wait, those little messages up there, I don't know. I wish they weren't there. I wish they were on a different part of the screen, but that's fine. Okay. Ooh, that was the right stick. Why are they using the right stick to do that? Okay, that's like really super weird. Now, the question is, does the right stick automatically change your tool? No. Okay, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why aren't you moving? Let's go in here for a second. Let's see if I can change this. I'm using the mouse. What is this horizontal and vertical? What does that mean? D-pad, Y, swing, X, B, jump is A. Change tool. Pick up the pet. So this needs to be what is it in use for? Left, left, D-pad. Okay, that's... I'll mess with that later. Okay, can we just move around here? So X on the D-pad, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm standing all the way over to the right by that tree, and it's hitting the rock over to the left. Why? I just want it to make sense. Okay. They regenerate. Yeah, I have to. Okay. Fine. Okay, now we need to decide where we want to plant these little seeds. There's water here. All right. Oh, the heat just went on. Kind of chilly this morning. But at least the puppers are asleep. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, God. Let's go back to this. And then... That's... Why would it... I don't know. Gonna chop this tree down, get the stump out of the way. See, that message should go away just after a certain amount of time. Like, if you don't press B to close that little alert message over there, then it should just go away after 10 seconds and whatever. If you miss it, you miss it. Okay. I want to go to see this here. I was using my mouse. Don't do that. It's such a habit. Okay. When I know that it's the controls are funky. Okay, so I need to figure out how do you, can you organize this stuff down here? Apparently not. Well, how did I miss that? I don't know. I didn't want to do that one there. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll do another line. How do you... I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Now the seeds. Are those the seeds? Let's put these up here. Okay. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so it's weird, like the tools are in a different spot than they were on the hotbar than they were on the switch. Why, I don't know. And I would have to figure out how to rearrange them. Why am I watering empty dirt? So how would you do that? Can you do it with your controller? Can you do it with your controller? Probably not. I'm going to see if I can do it with my mouse. Left click on... Can I just drag it? Can I take this and move it here? Can I take that and move it here? Can I drag it there? What if I use the rest of these back? Oh my gosh. Let's put these here. Maybe if I make that space empty. Okay. Go back to the mouse and drag that in there. Can I drag that in there? Can I move that in there? So if I go to the water, how do I fill up the watering can? X? Yes. Okay. I think sometimes that if you're a developer and you're gonna make a game like this, I hear my dogs. You should, like, go ask other people about the game before you, like, let it out into the public. Can I get to this tree? Can I do this tree? No, not really. And then, like, or just look around online and look around on YouTube and look for people who play these kinds of games. And then you just go over there and you just ask them. You know, hey, what do you think about this hot bar? Like, what do you like in a hot bar? That message. What do you like in a hot bar that you'd like to see in a game? And you can say, I want to be able to drag and drop the order of the items in the hot bar, right? And then that way, right? Mana orbs. Okay, close that. Um. Okay, so I kind of made a clear little passage there. Okay. I did all those. I need some more logs. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah. This, and then this needs to be quicker. This cutting thing needs to go, like, you need to just spam that. Just spam it, and it just needs to cut. That, the scythe does it, but not the axe. We're gonna kind of just go straight across, like if we're making a path, right? I want to rearrange that stuff so bad. I mean, I'm a very organized person for the most part, and when I see things that are like kind of what I consider to be out of order, or I want them to be a certain order and they're not in a certain order, I just like lose it. Yeah, hold on, Anne, on the bridge. Let me get this tree out of the way so that we can go up the stairs and all that. Nice when I'm ready to go up there. Just so I have like a little bit of a path. Let me see. Oh, this one. Is that one too big? Is that not a cuttable one? What's in front of me? Like I can't. Who can tell, right? Yeah, the visual is a little bit difficult there. I can't tell like what that is. Rock. Rock? Yes. Okay, so I kind of have a bit of a path. Let's get this one. I'm not going to cut down all the trees. I don't want to be like a total tree killer. Right? And they're pretty. Okay, the stump. Okay. So we've got a way to get through to the house without, and then the crafting bench. Wait, there's something here. A bunch of weeds. Weeds have chiggers. Okay. Wait. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, the slow right there. Let's get this one too. Then I can get from the mailbox and that little, I guess that's the shipping bin. Come on. Spam. Press the button. I don't know if that would be quicker on the mouse. I don't know. Okay. Let's go see what she has to say. And that Y is sad. I'm gonna reach for the mouse. Let's take the coins this time because X. Oh, I get those already. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Crafting bench. Okay. All these messages. Okay, skill points. Okay, so the other thing that I'm noticing, where's the general store? Try growing more. Okay. One of the things I'm noticing is just like the performance is much quicker than on the Switch. So, immediately that just tells me like it's like that switch over, the loading screen switch over, like on the Switch you'd just be sitting there like waiting. Okay, come on, can you go away? Okay. So now if you, here's the other thing. So I'm gonna touch the mouse for a second. So if you hold the mouse over this, it tells you what it is and the sell price. So if you're on the left bumper, what does X do? No, what if I'm in here? Wait, let me pick something that's not. If I hit X, what did it do? I didn't do anything. But it doesn't tell you what it is. Like you can't, I don't know how to, like how would you get information about what that is? Right? Because it doesn't, yeah. Okay, so that's irritating. Stone, coal. They take 4 days to grow. A berry. Blah, blah, blah. I want to move this. I want to move this thing over here. Why won't it let me? I'm so used to moving with the right stick. Okay, so here's the question. I have seeds. What kind of seeds are they? Oh my gosh. Green root. I don't know what it looks like. So let's put those. Let's leave a little space there. We're going to put them there. I have 3. Yeah, I definitely would want to reorganize this. Okay, I'm watering. Okay. Do I need to... Is there a way... I don't... Let me come over here. Why? A chest. What do you need? 20... I need 45. I need 20 of these planks. What if I make this? What if I hit A? Okay. What if I hit it again? Okay, there's 20. Okay. So what I just had, do I know it started? Oh, I guess it's working. Okay, so we're gonna go to town. Should I get rid of some of this stone? I'm gonna have more. Sell items. Why? Oh, I want to keep reaching for my mouse. Stop doing that. Can I get over? How do I get over here? The left stick is like for everything. I'm gonna get rid of that. Sell. Grab the stack. A. Okay, it's really clunky. They can do better than that. What are those? Okay, how do I grab the stack? A. Oh, now I can do it in here. Oh my god. They should let you know that. What's this? Coal. Whoop. They should let you know that because that could just drive somebody insane. You should just be able... Okay. They need to work on that. Let's get back out of here. How do I get out of here? What was that weird animation? Open the skill tree. I forgot about the skill points. Let's get that one. Farming. Cooking. I hate cooking. Flour. Let's do that. Okay. So the other thing, okay, let's look at this map. On the controller, it's so clunky. Why? They just need to... You should be able to move around with the stick on this instead of these little anchor points. And then the other thing that you can't do, so I'm going to use the mouse because we're comparing. Okay, you can hover over this. It tells you what it is. You can hover over people. It tells you who they are. I don't see how you can do that. I'm moving the right stick and nothing's happening. I'm gonna scream. I'm moving the right stick and nothing's happening. The right stick should move me so I can go to the people. Let me move the left stick. Goes to these anchor points. And then you do the A button and it moves you down. But you cannot get to these people. You can't see. Right? What's what? So the map is kind of useless with the controller. Okay? They need to fix that. So when they say that they have full controller support, is there anything in here? Okay. That's actually not true. So, and I wrote to them, and I told them, I was like, you don't have full controller support. You know, you just don't. So since I was playing with my Switch, I keep wanting to press the wrong button. That's the other thing, is the pad on the right, the XYBA thing. Okay, we're going the wrong way. Although I do want to go in here. That's fine. Okay. I want to see how this little cutscene. We'll see how quick that went. That did not happen like that on the Switch. There's Emmett. He's gonna go walk back there. So I kind of like that I did the Switch play and I'm doing the PC play. Since I did them like real close together, there's no like forgetting, oh, what happened, because I remember what happened. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through this real quick. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Take the thing to Solon. Here all day. Alright. I have unspent... We're gonna buy... Then I have, what, 400? Buy all of those. Oh my gosh. And then, like, why doesn't, like, I want B to, like, back me out of things. And that was a... 210. That's fine. I gotta make some money. I gotta grow crops. So right here, I should be able to press B to get out of that. But it's A. I don't know why they're using A. It doesn't make any sense, but okay. All right, get out of there. Okay, so he's like down here. Down here, right? Yeah, he's over here. That was so fast. The switch just can't. I'm not sure what the issue is. I mean, you would think that a pixel game would be perfect for the Switch, right? And, but this one, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, here comes the little dragon. Right, he's kind of klutzy looking. Oops. Okay, so I'm alright. Let's get the rocks cleared out. Get all these rocks cleared out of here. Oop. I wish they made those little status bars like nicer looking. Kind of plain. Okay, I did that for you. Okay, blah blah blah. I gotta go talk to Lucia. Town Hall. Okay. So you get that. Let's get this one. Controller. Okay, exploration. 432, no cooldown. Cost 4. Sharp axe. Grants blah 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 blah. Let's do the axe since I'm be doing trees, right? Okay, let's go back over here. So yeah, so the performance obviously on the PC is like definitely outshines the Switch. Now, of course, the Switch is the new Switch is going to be coming out. So the question is, will this game work as well as, you know, on the new Switch as it does on the PC? Hey, what's up? Who are you? Claude? See, I don't have gifts for you. I mean, I do. I could give you an apple. Apparently everybody likes apples. Who's this? I would do, okay, let's get out of here. I would go into the controls and change them all. I wonder if it would save that if I did that. So I would want like more like the way they are in Paleo. Like this should be, to me, it should be X or A or A. A is just jumping. B should be jumping. Yeah, I would just change them all. And this is the same controller that I use to play Paleo and Disney Dreamlight Valley when I'm on my desktop. Blah 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 blah. Right, we did this yesterday. Right, and then I did talk to her. Right. I'm trying to see if I can get past that point where I crashed on the switch. So I was talking to Kitty, la la la, right? Try luring the dragon and go to fishing, right? I went fishing, right? She comes over, she's like, yeah, you need a fish, la 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 la. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I need a fish. So I gotta go deal with that guy down at the docks, Peter. Okay. So I gotta go meet Peter. It's cute. Look at how cute that little cat is. That's a little black cat plushie. Cute. I mean, this game is just cute. Why? Cynthia's Shop of Romance. Yeah, I want to just like go exploring and all that good stuff. But I want to, you know, like not stress out. Okay, so we're going to go down here. I wish it played this smoothly on the Switch, but what is the point of... I'm going to actually follow this person for a second. Go up here and I'm going to take this. I don't know about these little flowers. But it just doesn't. So, and was I down here before? What is that? Wood? Mm-hmm. Why? Why? What's that giving me? Wood? What is that? That one doesn't count. It's the old couple. Okay, there he is. So I did this yesterday. Was it yesterday? No. Saturday? Thursday? I don't remember. I don't remember what day I did it because, you know, I'm a boomer and I have a crappy memory. Give me the fishing rod. Okay, basic fishing rod. Okay, so he's going to catch the fish for us. Putting on the worm, you can do it. And that big fish comes up. It's cute. Like a little octopus thing. Hey, Misty, leave Evie alone. Go lie down. So I have two like small chihuahuas and two slightly bigger chihuahuas. And the youngest one, she's like 9-10 months. She's being a pain. Okay. You can come sit with me, but no licking. No, I don't want to be licked. I don't need a bath. Thanks. Okay, what am I doing? Do I need to talk? Stop. Misty? I'm gonna put you down. Do I need to talk to him? He's captain of the guard. I don't remember him being there before. So there's that big dangerous fog or whatever, but they're not. Nobody's in danger. Oh my God. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Okay. So we got to go back to... Is there anything interesting over here? Maybe I can sell the shells, right? Let's get them all while I'm over here. Okay, that's good enough for right now. So the last game that I tried to play like this, that was this pixel game, was Stardew Valley, which I have all modded on my laptop. It's on my laptop. I have it on my Switch, but I haven't played it on my Switch. I despise the day, what do you call it? The daytime cycle thing. Because it's so short and you don't ever have time to do anything. So I just get frustrated. That's why I have it modded, where I just have the time like unimportant. Okay, I got this. All right, where was she? Was she in here? I don't see her. Wait, hold on. Map. Mouse. Okay, where am I? I'm over here. So the other thing that I like is you can use the mouse wheel to zoom. And I don't think you can do that on the Switch. X. See, you should be able to get out of there. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, that right joystick. Just. The right joystick is useless. Where was she? Up here somewhere? I'm gonna put you down. Lay down. Let mommy finish this. Now I gotta go back and look. Where was I? Did I pass her? She is. Where am I? Where was I? Where did I go? I don't know. I don't even understand. I shouldn't have to use a mouse click to close the map once I opened it. Oh, there she is. No. Get down. No. No. Do I smell a big tasty fish in your pack? Okay, so the game crashed before I did this. Right? Okay, I did fishing expert. Let's do mining. We'll try and keep it relatively balanced. Okay. So, what time is it? 6:20. So I got a hightail my butt home. How do I get home? I gotta go under here, the clock. Gotta remember the landmarks. Why did that message come up? Why doesn't that message come up at the beginning of the game? Very strange, right? Ooh. So let's go in here. And we're going to get rid of that. Grab the stack. I should just be able to just click a button and it just moves the whole stack. So like if you hit A, it'll grab the stack, but it just automatically moves it. You don't need to drag it. Like you shouldn't have to be dragging anything, right? There's the shells, or they're clams. Can you cook with those? But I can always get more, right? So let's grab those. Yeah, that's awkward. What's this? More of the stone. What is that? An egg. A blueberry. I'm not fishing right now. Do I need to keep that on? What is this? I'm just going to put that next to the fishing. I'll put food here. Yeah, this is a click, 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 click on the controller. Raspberry. We'll put that here. Okay, so that's 166. Press this button to sort your chest. I don't want to do it on this one because I want to keep... Okay, what is this? Token, seeds. Okay, so we're going to plant our seeds. Oh, there's got to be an easier way. Click, click, clickety on the controller. And this thing is an egg. Look good in a museum. So let's put these kind of like just over here. And then like resources like that. Okay, so then to get out of here to close. It's so clunky. Okay. What time is it? 6:40. Do I have time to... do I have time to think? My slow brain. And then the other thing I want to test is how to cancel out those things that I planted. Or like when I hoe, I want to be, what if I like do the wrong spot? How do I get that to go away? So I'm going to test that out here in a second. Okay, all the seeds are done. So if I have the hoe, we're going to do it down here. Wait, let's do it here. And I do that, but let's say I don't want it there. Can I hit the pickaxe like in Stardew Valley and it gets rid of it? Do I have to use the hoe again? What about the axe? No. So if you do one and you make a mistake, I don't see a way to undo it. Okay, so that's not cool. They need to change that. Like, this is the thing, like, some of these games, like, they decide to do things, and to me, like, they don't think about, like, if it's, you know, worthwhile or not. Mining. Crafting speed of anvils and furnaces. Gain a bonus of gold. We'll start with that. Okay. So now that it's getting dark, we're going to go in the house for a second. Well, let's just stand here and do it. Okay. So I'm going to go into this menu. Right. And then I'm going to use the controller to the right trigger or bumper to scootsy over here, right? What's this? Oh, those are like quests. Okay. There's the map. There's my stats, which of course are, you know, lame. Okay. And again, here's the thing that they need. So, and the Switch doesn't have it either. Between where it says invite friends and save and exit, there just needs to be a save and continue or save. Like you need to be able to do your own manual saving. Apparently it saves automatically, but you know how that goes. So I'm used to saving mostly, not so much in Palia, but in Disney Dreamlight Valley, I'm like usually like manually saving. But I don't understand why it's not there. You cannot depend on the autosave. Right? You just can't. Let me use this mouse for a second. I don't know what those are. I don't know what this means. To not pause. Get rid of those. Pause during dialogue. Pass. Okay. Eevee. UI scale. It's fine on the desktop, but you know, I have like a whatever. Hey, shh. It is not time for you to eat. You need to go lie down. And you need to not bug mommy because you're a puppy and you need to go do a dog thing. So what I'm gonna do, let me see what happens since we're testing this. All right. Okay, let me get out. Get out of there. Okay, so I'm going to use my controller and I'm going to use the left stick, which is so wrong. It's just wrong. It just makes no sense. Don't do that to me. I'm going to save and exit and see what happens. And see how quick it is. That was super fast. No, mommy doesn't want that. Stop. Okay, that was cray cray. Right? Okay, so let's go back in there. Okay. Right. So this one, the top one was, I think, my 4-hour. I don't, is that this? I think. I could be wrong. It could be the second one. Oh my gosh, can I get down there? Let's do this. Load A. Let's see how quick it does it. The heat went back on. Pretty quick. Okay, so it still brought me to the same time of day. That's interesting. Oh, my things are done. Why? Okay. So now I can make the storage chest. I don't know how long that takes. Oh, here, there's a little bar. Yeah, the little bar is a little chunky. Okay, so let's put X. That's fine. So what happens? Like I didn't get this far on the Switch. So I don't remember my other playthrough. So okay, so that's what this is. Okay, oh, I can put that in the chest. Okay, so since I don't know what this is, I'm just going to put that there. I'm using the mouse, yes. So to me, this game is not really the way that I would play. Okay, so the way that I would play this game on my desktop and on my laptop, if I had it installed on my laptop, which I don't, is a like I do Palia. I would do a combination of the controller mostly for like movement, and then maybe like some of these tool movements, not all of them maybe, but some of them. And then I would use the mouse for like all the menu, everything else, from what I could tell so far. Right? So, like, okay, so where it says you have unspent skill points, like, I don't even know, like I don't even know, like, what the keyboard control is to open the menu. M? Oh, M is the map. Wait. What is this? S? S? No. S is movement. I is inventory. Yeah. So I would probably play this game with um, yeah, do a combination of controller and mouse. And then and then I would definitely like figure out, like, so it says Y. It shouldn't be Y. You should just press A. A is your action button. You want to open the door. Should, and Y is A jump. B is jumping. Yeah, I would like, and I don't even know, how do you like really change that? Edit controls. Where's jumping? Jump. Jump should be B. B. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay. Then A is the... This should be A. Should be A. Okay, and then... What's X? Swing? Yeah, that's fine. What do we want Y to be? Nothing at the moment. What do we want Y to be? Change tool, pick up pet. Left stick. I really want to change that. Left trigger. I just leave it like that. So A is to interact. X is to swing. That's fine. And then B is to jump. And then this one here, right and left. See this right here? WA. This should be the right stick. Let me see if I can figure this out. Right stick, right. This one. I'll probably be all confused after I'm done. It's going to be left stick, left. Okay, then horizontal. I don't know what that means. Up and down. Up is the right stick up. Misty, get down. And then I'm assuming that's what they mean. And we're going to try it out. Because I've never, gone to see anybody like do their key bindings and controls and stuff. Okay, so left stick is horizontal and vertical. A, stop. Left trigger. Knock it off. Misty. Okay, let's just go see what happens. Now it says E. Oh, I was going to say, why does it say that? Okay, why does it say Y? Okay, now the right stick is moving me. B is jumping me. A is doing something, even though the game says Y. That's hilarious. Let's go check it out. So does this thing show Y anywhere here? Over here on... Do you see Y? Why is it still saying Y? Left trigger is not Y. D-pad up. That's very strange. See, you just can't do that. Why won't it do that? I don't want to calibrate it. I want to assign it. What if you do that in the Steam page, right? Let's save and exit, and then let me go back in and see if it saved that configuration. Let's check it out. So there's definitely differences. Okay, it still kept the same time. That's interesting. Okay. So now I can move. But you know what's really weird is now that I can move with my left and my right. Jumping is B. A doesn't do anything unless I'm standing in front of something like that. So I guess A became the Y. A became the Y. Let's do a tool. I don't think that changed anything. Let's go this way. Let's do the axe. Right, because I didn't change the tool. I left it at X. Right? Okay. So it's not, I guess it's not bad to have. Okay, I guess I could leave it where I move with left. So it's actually nice to have it both. Because when you're moving sometimes, like, you don't need to be pressing X or A or Y or whatever, right? Or is that going to be like too confusing? Why do I keep doing that when I hit the keyboard? Okay, let me go change it. Okay, this one can just remove. We'll just leave the right stick alone. Okay? So maybe it won't like confuse the game. Okay. But, okay, left stick Y. Let's swing as X. Left trigger. Left trigger. Let me go see what that does. Okay. Let me go down here. Left trigger. What is it doing? Oh, it's doing, the left trigger is doing the A. Why? Right, so the left and right bumpers are the hot bar. The left trigger doesn't do anything. So now Y is not working for that. But it doesn't change it in the game. That would be probably confusing, right? That's A. Okay, screw it. Okay, I know. I gotta go to bed. Okay. A. They need to, no. Sleep. A. Yes. Maybe, maybe these people can hire me. Like, let me give you some suggestions for your game. Right? You know what I mean? No, no crying. She's crying at me. I don't know what she wants. Okay, is this harvestable? Or do I need to water it? I need water. I don't know. A. X. X. Is it in my hand? I have no idea. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there we go. I had to be in the right spot. Okay, so I guess you need to keep watering. What she said, it takes like 4 days. Misty? Misty Moon. Little puppy. I don't know. Oh, don't fall. I'm not sure what she wants. She's this water. She's a little whiner. She's the only one of the 4 dogs that does that. She whines and she talks and she cries. And it's just like, little puppy, no. And everybody just looks at her like, why are you doing that? Because nobody else does that. She's like, okay, so I watered everything. Now I gotta go to see what's her face. Kitty. I got mail. I've got mail. A. I'm Bernard, administrator at Sun Haven Town Hall. I wanted to reach out with this housewarming gift. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, it's not time. You already ate breakfast and you're fine. You're imagining things. You're imagining things. Okay, enough. Okay, I don't need a bath. Thank you. I wanted to reach out with this housewarming gift as a representative of Sun Haven. I hope it helps you get settled on your new land. Just lay down. Thanks. Come visit me at Town Hall, right in the middle. Yeah, okay. Page 1 of 4. Okay, what happens if I hit A? House upgrade permit. Oh, okay. I can get my my cabin fancier. Okay. Upgrade table. Okay. Bernard. Receive items. I got a lamp, it looks like. A couple of lamps and some wood, I guess. Wooden fence. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Speak to Rosa at the barracks. Am I ready to fight? Like, how am I going to fight with the controller? I don't know. Stop licking me. Return to Kitty. I know I got to check the board. There's so much to do. So little time and so much to do. So if I could have... I know I should look on the map where she's at, but I'm assuming she's up here somewhere. Misty? How do you say Kitty? Kitty's house. Oh, she's like... Where am I? What do I look like on here? Why won't this... Oh, close. She's not there. She's down here somewhere. This dog. Who's that? Tanya. Where is she? Down here? I'm so lost. Wait. What do I look like on here? Somebody help me. So blind. Okay, wait. Hold on. See, with the mouse you can click and drag. It's north of my farm. Oh my god. How do I get out of this without hitting... Can I hit X? No. Oh, the controller. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot. Can I go over this way? I have to go north. Okay, north of the wall. Up, 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 up. Oh, well, that guy's there. Y. A. You serious? Or I don't have those things, so I can't cut through there. Okay, that was dumb. Is there another way through there? No, I just have to go back to town and do it that way. Lame. Okay, I know. I gotta go across. Young lady? Are you gonna fall asleep there? Okay, this way. Right? Hey, there's an apple. What's this? I wish they kind of didn't have that. Here's some more apples that, am I close to her? Oh my God. Why doesn't it show? Do I see myself on here? No, that's hilarious. Uh, there's the town. Okay. Cannot close this. Okay, there's the town hall, right? Oh, I didn't go far enough up. Did I go far? I'm so lost. Okay, here's town hall. Where the little dragon thingamabobber is. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, she's up there. God, this place is kind of big for like... Is she over like one more screen? For like, like a little pixel. There she is. Pixel thing going on. The map's kind of big. So, I was mentioned earlier that I'd played other games. I played Stardew Valley. Is she like in there? No. Is she in the house? Like, where do you know like she actually is at? Oh, okay. I'm so confused. Look, there's little chickens and stuff. Is that just her house, or is she actually there? Oh, she can't close this with the controller that I know of. Wait, let me try something again. So I was looking at the map. Use the same button. And I don't know, like... How are you supposed to... Is that her? Is that a poster of her? Oh. Ah, that's hilarious. There's chickens. I like that. Can I get back over here? No. Can't go in there. I mean, it's got the question mark right there at Kitty's house. I'm trying. Okay. How am I supposed to give her this Dragon Chow bunky duty? Where do I drop it off? Does she have a mailbox? There's her store. Is she in there? Oh, look how cute that is. Who are you? Oh, Emmett. Why you're everywhere? Look how cute that is. She's not in there. There she... Holy mother. Okay. Hello. Thank you, kitty. Okay. Why do you still gotta, She forgot to water her garden? Where's your garden? Why do I have to do that? I need water. Wait. Can you get past here? I don't think you can get to the water there. Can you cut this tree down? Asking all these questions. Of course you can't, because that's somebody else's tree. Hold on. Let me go back around. Oh, look at these. Hold on. Snag these while I'm at it. Misty, you're really a pain. I know you don't mean to be, little baby. But you're making my life difficult. Okay, over here. Oop. There we go. Okay, now I got water. Okay, now where is she talking about watering? All that stuff? She said on the side of her house. That's the side of her house. This is the front of her house. Right? It must be that big, gigantic field. Are you serious? Do I look like a slave? Hello? Misty? Is it this? Water flowers. That's not it. That looks like wheat. Get down here. Water flowers. These? I guess so. Thanks for helping out. Farming. Okay. I got 656 coins. What do you do with these little guys? Pet. Is that an A? Can I do something? They look happy and healthy. Who is he? Good to meet you. I said that already. Oh, I don't want to give you a gift. We're not in the mood right now for that. Are those your kids? Are you Kitty's boyfriend? Inquiring minds want to know. Wait, we can't go over that way. Let's go this way. There's a bakery. Okay, there's a lot to explore, right? And so this is kind of why I wanted to play the game. Okay, so so this is why I want to play the game on the Switch. Okay, so that I can just sit in the living room. So I can sit in the living room on the couch with my Switch and just play. I don't need to, I'm not going to move my desktop. I mean, I have a laptop. I can bring that out there. I already bring it out to play Palia, right? Can you move? Wait, what is this? I didn't mean to open that. It must be from the dog. Okay, there we go. Who are you? Are you a pirate? Scott. Weaponry. What are you selling? I only have 656. Like, I'm poor. So the next thing is a copper sword. Okay. Bye. And I want the controls to work, and I want the Switch performance to be good. I don't want to be experiencing game crashes. I want to be able to trust that it's going to save the game, auto save the game, so on and so forth. As if you were playing Animal Crossing on the Switch. Like, you never worried about it. And my Animal Crossing game rarely, if ever, crashed that I can remember. And my island, my main island, I have 3 switches. No, I have 4. No, I have 3. Hey. And I have a Switch Lite. So I have 3 Animal Crossing islands. And my main island, I've got like 1,500 hours in it. And, the Switch was just like flawless with it. There were no problems. And you could just sit there and just chill and play the game. And it was fine. So I want to be able to have that same experience with this game. Because it's so cute, and it's got that potential to sink in a lot of hours. Who are you? I like her little witch hat. She owns the farming store. I'm a witch. We figured that out. And I want to be able to do that, but I also don't want to be frustrated in at the smithery. I don't want to be frustrated when I'm playing these kind of games. You want to be chilled, you want to be relaxed, you want to enjoy it, and just all the cute little things and so on and so forth. I need a key. That's how I want it to be. And so when I heard that it was coming to Switch, I was very excited because I was like, cool, we don't have to worry about these issues, controller issues, because it's on a Switch, right? But, it launched and I was just like, oh my God, it crashed. I don't know where the smithy is. Is it over here? I didn't even look at the map. This is like dumb. Let's go down here. Let's do it the easy way. I'm like right. Is it right around here? You can't even get over there. Okay, so I went to. How did I get stuck in there? I got stuck. Let me try it this way. I'm gonna try keyboard. I actually literally just got stuck in the rocks. Can you believe that? Here I'm trying to praise this game and I'm like stuck in the rocks. What happens if I use this? Nothing. I can't jump out of there. I can't jump out of there. I was using my mana. Okay, well. Let me save and exit. Hopefully it won't put me back there. What are you doing? Be nice. Just chewing on Lily. Okay, let me go finish this part. Please do not put me back where I was, because I will cry. Oh, thank God. Okay. So, I want to have this same experience for the most part. Yeah, the same experience. You know, the nice graphics. I think Misty is chewing on Lily. Okay, so where did I pass his thing? There's the guard. Is it up here? Go back over here. Oh, it's in there. Okay. So I gotta go a little bit further, right? In here. Duh. And I just don't know, since I didn't get a chance to really like play on the Switch very long because of the crash. Multiple. I did go back after the stream, after I did my stream and tried it again, but I was so worried about losing my progress that I played for like 10 minutes and then saved and then just got out. So all weekend I was like itching to play, and you know, it was just like, you gotta wait till they do the fix. I put in an order for a dragon trap at the general store. Head over there and pick it up for me. Why am I like the errand person? That's fine. Now that is really cool looking. Can I walk around in here? Can you go down here? What are those? A shield, armor. Be like a pixel art combat warrior. Lynn. Hi, what's up? Yes, we know. Yes. So she's going to be in here hanging out with the guy. Okay, so what I'm seeing, speak to Rosa at the barracks and visit the general store. So if you these are little things you learn as you're playing, I guess. if you have your mouse up here, if you put it on the map and then come over here, like, can you make up your mind what it's going to do? Like here, it's not doing it. But when I was rolling over this before, see like that, the map is moving around. See how the map is moving around? See, if you hold the mouse, it's going to move the map to that position. If you're walking, if you're just moving it up and down like this, it's not going to do that. Okay, so of course you don't know that until you like kind of figure it out. Okay, I don't see. Oh, that's just so weird. I don't know. I don't like it because the thing is always moving around. I don't see the. Oh, here's barracks. It would be nice if you could just fast travel, right? That's the other thing. Is there fast travel? Are there mounts? I would have to go look. What I'll probably do at some point also, if I can, how to explain it? What? All these little quests. I could just kind of, seriously, all these people wanting to talk to me. Where were the barracks? Why can't I figure out? Let me see something here. I forgot the Kitty. They did say that Kitty's house was north of mine. The thing that I don't like, I don't know why it doesn't show me, but maybe I'm just like not reading the map right. So maybe what I'll do is my switch will just be kind of like, I guess like super casual play. Unless they can fix it. They need to optimize the performance and they need to, see, I kind of remember this from the first playthrough. Right, go to the sword and do the, okay. Oh, I have to do the sword. Where's the sword? Did she give me a sword? Okay, it's not that. Three jump attacks. Okay. With this crossbow. Seriously? What crossbow? Where am I supposed to stand? I don't see a crossbow. What's she talking about? Right? What crossbow? How come that's not like... Okay. Oh, hit it with your crossbow. It's here. I like the way that they tell you that equipment. Let's put that there. Oh my god, that's just so... What is this? I can go up here. We're not decorating right now. I don't even know. That's... Okay. Now I can see the cross. I was like, what is she talking about? Am I supposed to stand far away? I don't know. How far away can I be? It's not bad. Okay. Keep one of those, but only one. Okay. 5 to 7 damage, 11 attack speed. Left click to fire. As if you're using the mouse. 5 to 8, 5 to 7, 11 attack speed. So they're both the same. We'll start off with the sword. Can I get a crossbow later? That's fine. Okay. Melee range, yeah, I know. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Okay. It's so pretty. This one, like, it's a great looking pixel art game. Where's the library? But it just needs, like, it's almost as if oh my gosh, go back. It's almost as if they need to hire maybe a more experienced developer. I don't know if that sounds right. Maybe a more experienced developer. Like, I gotta get this map down. Let's see. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it's got a book on the front. Very nice. Maybe a more experienced developer to help them with some of these issues as far as like the controller support and the Switch support. You know, like just to really fine tune, redo the menus so they're not so clunky. That sort of thing. Visit the general store. Isn't this the general store? So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, is that they need to... Oh, I thought talk to Emmett. Of course. Give me a second. You know, because it looks nice. It's got all the things that you want in this kind of game, right? Farming. This one even has like combat, like little mini combat. Apparently it's got a decent storyline to it, and so on and so forth. I gotta do my skill points. It's just, you know, the mouse. Okay, exploration, that's all unlocked. Do I need to do that one? Requires 5 points spent in this tree. Okay. 5 points. What is this? I don't have any barn animals. I don't have any flower seeds. I haven't even cooked yet. Sell price of the crops. I kind of like the blue roses. I have a blue rose tattoo. It's very old. That's kind of like that one. All right. So, what is this? Right click it to gain 1 combat skill point. Is that all you do with it? It's worth 500. Okay. Whatever. I don't really need that right now. This goes to Solon. Do I need this? Torches. I'll bring those when I go home. Let me see. Wait. Oh, I was going to check the seeds. Oh, go back in. What do we got? Potatoes and sugar cane. I'll buy those. And then these. $270. That's pretty pricey. I don't want to spend that much. See ya. Gotta keep some money. Okay, so return to the quarry. So remember the little dirt road takes you to the dirt. That's how I'm gonna remember it. Right? That's how I'm gonna remember it. The dirt leads you to the dirt. Okay, cutscene with Solon. Did you get the trap? Yep, I sure did. Let's rig it before that dragon gets back. I wanted to say you're kind of being a little bossy, but I'm gonna be nice. That should do it. That's where you're putting it? Why didn't you kind of put it like by the rocks? Let's see what happens. We're gonna hide out in the open. Okay. It's going right for the bait. Aw. Looks like Misty when she's Hungry. I'm not going to say the word because she knows what that means. Doesn't, what do we do now? Stay here. Mutton drumstick. Think it's mutton. Maybe? Just going to bop it on the head and knock it out. Then I can take it away. What am I going to do with it? Be careful. It's a baby. It's a little baby. It'll just come back. But that's okay. Just make friends with it. You little beast. No, he likes you. He wants to be your little pet. You go licky licky like Misty. She's always licking me. These Chihuahuas, they're the most lickingest dogs. Rosie does the same thing. I think it likes you. Why do you have to be so destructive? I mean, you're in rocks. How destructive can it be to rocks? It would never work. You can't stay, you have to go. No. What about just for a little while? That's what they always say. It's just for a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Give in. Just give in. You know you want to. You know you want kissies. Aw, see? I told you. He's gonna be cuddly. He's gonna be cuddly. Okay, so we want the coins. And we want the coins. Because that'll help. Okay. Day 2. 250. Enjoy the rest of the day off. Thanks. I want to go back to my little farm. Nice that they let us do that. Because I want to put the 2 little torches out. in front of the house. And then I'm going to have to look up, it's my spouse. Send a message. I'll call you back. I'll have to like do some research and learn a little bit more about, let me just look down here real quick. First of all, look at, like, find a picture of the map and study it a little bit more so I'm more familiar with it. And then let's go over here, you know, and then kind of just like review the list of who the NPCs are and stuff like that. Okay, so let's put one torch. Why won't you let me put you there? There, X. X. Oh, how cute. Okay, what was the other thing? What is this? Wait. I wish it would tell you what it is with the controller. Sugarcane. You can plant that. What's this? Okay, well, I'm going to put that over here, out of the way. This is a fence. Where am I going to put fence? Around the crops? I don't know. Let's see what I do with that. I want to get out of this. They need the B also needs to just be like the back button. B. I have to figure that out. Seriously. Okay. Just have to figure it out. We're gonna go down here. And we're gonna do this and then here. And I keep wanting to use this pad over here to move on the hotbar. So that must be the way that I do it on Palia. And so that's the habits. But what can I say? People are creatures of habit. Now, the compost. How does that work? Is that like a pile? X doesn't do anything. X doesn't do anything for that. Neither does A, neither does B. Let's do the left bumper. Let's do the left trigger. Nothing. Right trigger. Nothing. I gotta go see. Mouse. Useless junk given a new lease on life as helpful compost. You can't like place it anywhere. Double clicking doesn't do anything. That's really weird, but okay. And X doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's check this fencing out. Let's see how easy it is to do fencing. X. What if I don't want that there? How do I pick it up? I don't know. It's just like, really? What if you do... if you take your axe to it? Nothing. Yeah, so I have to figure out, that's another thing that I'll have to do is figure out like, oh my God, I didn't want to do that. Does that even work? No. Um, Now I gotta go around. That was dumb. This is what. Now I'm gonna have to go to the wiki and find out how you remove something that you put down because I have no idea. Okay. Fine. So I have a little bit more fencing. Where do I want to put it? Can I pick that thing up? X. Can I pick that up and move it? Let's see. Left mouse click doesn't do anything. Right mouse click doesn't do anything. I doesn't do it. How do you pick it up and move it? Like, what if you don't want it there? It should tell you like how to do that. So if you click E, it just brings up the menu for it. But it doesn't say anything about move this, right? What is this? Copper. I have to go down to the mines. What's this? Wheat. Okay, well, I have to figure out how to do that. Just one more thing to figure out. Can I jump over the fence? You should be able to jump over the fence. Right? That's what I say. That's what I say. I can't get rid of that, but I can still cut through here. Okay. That's not really like where I want my farm to be. But I guess for right now, it'll do. That's the thing also, I want to look at the map for... Because I did that with Stardew Valley. Like well, I have the book. I have a little book about Stardew Valley. So if you go to M on the keyboard, let's take a look. I just need my farm. So I'm assuming that's... is this whole thing? What's over here? That's another thing, like, figure out, like, does that actually extend? I'm assuming it does. See, these are the important things that gamers like us, little casual, cozy gamers, think about. It's like, does that map go out that way? But if you've ever watched anybody play Elden Ring, which is... my stomach's growling. I haven't eaten all day. If you ever watch anybody play Elden Ring, which is a hardcore, what do they call it? Souls game or whatever. I don't know what you call it. But it's not an FPS. It's not a first-person shooter. It's like an action RPG. Or just an RPG. I'm not sure. But anyways, that thing is hardcore. And the monsters in there... like the enemies, it's like hardcore. So when you watch somebody play and they open up the map, got like this tiny little bit of the map showing, and you're like, oh, that's, you know what? But then you can see like the kind of grayed out area, and it's huge. So they're like, you know, they have to uncover those parts of the map that are covered up. So I'm sure it looks like we'll have to do that as well, because of the little clouds. Okay, here's the other thing I want to know, how you do it on the controller. How do you make that thing zoom and unzoom? Okay, well, it's not the right bumpers. It's not the bumpers. It's not the triggers. It's not the D-pad on the left. Obviously, it's not going to be A or X or Y. So you literally cannot zoom on the controller with the map. Why would they do that? But if you use your mouse wheel, there you go. You see like everything. Why would they do that? And then they tell you that they have full controller support, and they don't. Like, you can't even zoom on your map. Like, please don't tell me that if it's not true. Okay, so we're going to put that wooden fence there because I can't figure out where I want to put it. Apparently I have more seeds. I can't figure out how to use the compost. So I'm going to put it over here for right now until I go look at the wiki. Like, I shouldn't have to look at the wiki. The other thing that every game that comes out should have it. There should be a tab up here that is like your help, frequently asked questions, whatever, documentation. And it would be like right before, like here, I would put it right before this. I would put it like right there, scoot this one over to the right and put it right there. And then when you go in there, it just has things like all these skills. It would be like exploration, farming, mining, combat, fishing, how to use the map, how to do relationships, like just kind of like the basics. It doesn't necessarily have to, like, you don't want to be like cheating, whatever. I don't know if that's even the right word, but you don't want it to tell you everything per se. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Or I'm trying to think how else they could do it. Because even Palea doesn't have that. But there need to be, I think, what game was I playing that had that? I don't know if it was one of the Story of Seasons or maybe Fae Farm. I don't know, something had like a little tab. Maybe one of the Atelier games, Ryza. And you have a tab and it tells you all the information that you need to play the game. And I hate when they don't do that, because then you have to go find the wiki, and then you're like, I gotta go find the wiki to do what I'm doing, right? To figure out what I'm doing. Let's see, combat. Okay, Fireball is awesome. But what am I playing as? I can't remember. Oh, the elf. Let's do Fireball. What am I doing here? One of 3. I need to figure out like where the mine is. Oh gosh. Museum. Sewer. Here, the mines. Did I see something there for that? I'll have to check it out. So, but see, when you click on, when you click on mines, it kind of shows you the area where it's at, but it's not like really truly highlighted at this scale. So if you zoom in and then you click on that, it doesn't really like tell you, like it's not, it should have like a glow around it or something, so it's not that, it's this, right? Maybe they can hire me to give them advice on their game, but it's just it's just the way it is, right? Um, I'm gonna put these here because I'm gonna try and plant them. I forget, and then yeah, and then just the fact that when you're playing with the controller, when you're playing with the controller, you can't see like when you go over to an item at the bottom on your hotbar, you can't. I don't know what that is because I haven't played the game for 500 hours and know all the little pictures. You know, I mean, it's a pixel game. Like, how am I gonna know that? I can tell that that's some kind of like a berry, but you know. But if you have the mouse, do 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 do, there you go. It tells you everything about it. Why? Like when you hover your mouse up here at the top, what are these things? Obviously, I know that's the gold. What is this? What is this? Can I click on it? Why did that go up to 21? What, I got 4 of these? No, it still says 4. What's this? I'm afraid to click on it now. What's this? Like, if you hover over this, a little box should come up and tell you what it is. Like, you can't assume when you're a developer, you cannot assume that people automatically know what's going on in the game. They're new. They're new to the game. Like, you have to look at it from a beginner's point of view. And I'm not like a mega experienced gamer, but I've played quite a few games. I mean, I have like over 800 hours in Palia. 1,500 hours in Animal Crossing. I've played Fae Farm and all these other ones. I mean, you can, you know, if you find me on Steam at Cail or 10, you can, you know, come see what I played. So I know like what works. Like, you know, like you can look at something and go, yeah, that looks really good, or that's a good idea. I'm glad that they did that. Like this red around the boxes here is awful looking. It should be the gold because this is a fantasy game. It's, you know, Sunhaven, get it, the sun. It should be like a gold color, not red. It's terrible. It looks awful. You know, this could be a little bit better, but it's fine. But this, you know, when you hover over this, it should tell you what it is. And if you're playing on the controller, why would you need to see K and L? Like, you know, like I'll need to check, like when I go play the, if I can ever play the Switch version again, if they do the hotfix, I'm going to look at the screen and try and remember, you know, where it says skill tree, does it have a letter next to it? I'm assuming that it doesn't, but I would have to go back and check because I can't remember because I'm a boomer. But yeah, these are just like these little things that just like just drive me crazy about any games. It doesn't have to be just a pixel art game like Stardew Valley. You know, like Stardew Valley, it's a cute little game. I'm not a fan of all the brownish kind of orange that he's got going on in it. And that's why I put it on my laptop to be modded so I could change the look of it. But I dislike the kind of like the vanilla version of it because I don't like the game time. It's too quick. That's another thing that happened with Fae Farm. It took me a while to get from my house in Fae Farm all the way through the town, down over to the mines, and then start hitting stuff in the mines, and to make my way down level by level by level. And by the time I would look up at the game time, and it's like, I gotta go back home. And I could never get down like past like level 7 or 8 because I would look up and it's like, I gotta go back. And that's the kind of game that if you stay up past a certain amount of time, you know, you pass out. And I despise that too. If you think about it, and I've said this before in my other videos, when you play Animal Crossing New Horizons, if you start your morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm an early riser, let's say I start playing Animal Crossing at 5 o'clock in the morning, I can play all day long, and I can play all night long till the next 5 o'clock in the morning, and it just follows real time. There's no like, oh, now you're in day 2 and it's like, 11 o'clock in the morning. No, you're in the same day for 24 hours, real time. There's no penalty if you stay up all night screwing around with Celeste, looking for shooting stars, right? Or whatever. You could be doing whatever, cleaning up your beach, terraforming. You can just play the game, and it doesn't give you that limitation. And there's no need on a game that's like this, that's supposed to be really super relaxing, and you're supposed to enjoy, playing and so on and so forth. There's no need for those kind of restrictions and limitations to be on there. You should just be able to just stay up all night long. And then when 5 o'clock in the morning rolls around, in real time, if you want to stay up all night and play, then it goes to the next day. And it gives you the screen, and then you just move on. Yeah, I just kind of, I wish it was just a little bit different. But I guess they just don't understand that. And I don't know, is this stuff like ready? Like, I don't know if it was, why did this rock show up here? No, this one. I don't know if it's because, like, there was one that was the model. Wait. Oh, now it does it. That was too much fencing. I'll fix that later. Is that crop will grow? Oh, I still have 2 days. Okay, so I gotta water. X. So yeah, so I think that once I started branching out, because really I didn't game for a long time because I was busy raising kids and having a full-time job and all that jazz. And I really wasn't much of a gamer. I mean, I grew up on like board games and Scrabble and Risk and card games like Hearts and Spades, and we played mean game of Spades. And is this thing watering? No, it needs water. Okay, the watering can has to hold more water. It's ridiculous. So I wasn't really like a gamer. And then when I saw Animal Crossing, I was like, that looks like fun. It looks cute. It looks cute. Yay. And I just started playing. It's like, I'm going to buy a Switch and I'm going to learn how to play this game. And I didn't even know how to use the controller. I was like, oh my God, I keep running into walls. I keep running into trees. Into trees. And I still do it from time to time. It's kind of funny. You'll see me in my other videos. And it's like, crap, I just ran into the tree. Okay, those little flowers. Okay, I got some more seeds down here. So I just wish they kind of would just not put that limit on the game. Just don't limit us with this time thing. I don't need to be in fall of year 2 like tomorrow. Like, let me enjoy the game real time, Give me this fence for a second. Or just turn it off. Like, just turn off the time thing. I mean, I don't know if you can actually like turn it off. Do it like that. Let's do one there and one there. I kind of want to move the house, but maybe I'll move the garden, like just keep going to the right. Once I get my my tool upgraded. What do I have? Farming? Sell price. I don't have barn animals yet. Let's do that. I'll try and get those up. What's this one? I haven't even cooked. I don't even have. Do I have a place to cook? I don't know. Okay, she's here somewhere. I still got to figure out. Like, there's certain things I got to figure out. How to move that. What's the other thing? How to destroy something I made that I don't want anymore. I think maybe this is a pickaxe. Who's coming down the road to your farm? It's that merchant lady again. Hi, Anne. She's gonna be a pain. So is a NPC that's a pain. What are you giving me? This basic furniture table. Thanks. It's a little more expensive to build furniture compared to buying it at the store. Okay. Okay. Maybe I will. Okay, so we got mail. Hold on. Let's do the mail. Thank you for participating in my weekly seed delivery service. As you signed on for the bud package, you get 10 seeds. Okay, got it. Okay. I hit the B to hit back, to like back out of that, but it made me jump. I gotta figure out a back button. Like there should be a back button, like to get out of things. Like the menu. Blah, 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 blah. To visit Dragon's Meat. Alright, no, I'm not ready. Like, I got, like, crops. Got crops and rocks. Rocks and trees. What do I need to do? I'll escort you up the mountain myself. Meet me at the town square tomorrow at 10. I think when I did my first playthrough, I missed that. I think I couldn't remember. I forget what happened. I think I got involved with cutting down trees and breaking up rocks, and I didn't go like the next day, like in time. Can't remember. Okay, so that crafting table needs to be moved, like over by the house. All right, let's take a look at the map. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in with the controller. Can I zoom in and then like kind of move over? Okay. Don't I have this space right there? I have the chest. What's going on? That's not right, is it? Okay. Okay, so it's right next to the water. Let's take a look. That's not really accurate. Or this needs to be over. Or it's just not to scale. Let me see. There's the water. And it's right above the water. The other water. Yeah, it's in the wrong spot. So even the map isn't accurate. What the hell? This. Getting lost in the farm. This needs to be right here. Right? Right, it's right by that water. Let's go up here. It's right by. Don't be crying. I know it's almost time. Mommy's going to be ready in just a second. Okay, so there's stairs. Right. So there's the stairs that I was looking at. This needs to be right here. Little baby. She's just a chunky little monkey. Yeah, so even the map needs help. like, this is the thing, is like when they make games, like they need some serious quality control. They need somebody to go like they need to say, hey, volunteer A, go over here and play this game on a desktop. And then volunteer B, go over here and play this game on a laptop. Volunteer C, go over and play this game on a Nintendo Switch, right? Whatever, or PlayStation or Xbox, whatever, right? And then they just take notes on everything. I'd be like, okay, map, player farmhouse, not in correct location, and just make notes like that. You know, no back button. I guess I could make Y. Is Y? Let's take a look real quick. Then I'll finish up. I gotta go feed the baby. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, there's nothing over here that says back. Right? Misty, don't do that. There's nothing here that says back. Hey, stop. No. So that's kind of weird, but okay. There isn't even one that says like close window. See this, you're not using, right? You're not using the numbers on the controller. It's just, and this I guess is for spells. That's why I'm not using it right now. But there's no back button. So it's kind of a bummer, right? Oh well. So that is the, what is this? This is, oh, those are the roses. I'll plant those somewhere else. I have to figure out where I want to plant them. Where am I going to put this? I guess what I can do is clear out this area over here and put the crafters over there. Let's see. I'll do a little bit. I gotta go and feed the baby. They, since we wake up so early, they eat early, like at 3:34, and so by this time of day, like, she's ready. The other one that's a little bit smaller than her, not so much. She's more of a picky eater. Where's this tree? Am I hitting the tree? I'm not really standing in the right position for hitting the tree. It looks awkward. Right? Kind of keeping an eye on the game time. It's the other thing that without it being real time, you have to be paying attention to that in the game. Like, who feels like doing that? You want to just be playing, not looking at the time. Get rid of these trees. And I think what I'll do is I'll plant the roses, and then I'll go, I guess, online and just see if I can figure out about the moving the crafting table, and then I'll set up the little roses, the little flower garden, and then I'll put the crafting stuff on the other side of it. Are there enough trees here or what? I'm just like mashing the A button. No, the X button. Where's the tree? It's a little awkward also to see when the trees are right next to each other where the trunk is. Right. I have a bunch of wood. I want to make stuff. We want to make stuff. I do need to get into Paleo. I didn't really play Paleo much this weekend. I just wasn't in the mood for it. A little bit on the burnout side and a little on the frustration side. I talk about that in my videos too as well. You know, what gets on my nerves. Well, you know, I mean, at least I'm honest about how I feel about a game. I'm not going to tell you, wow, this is a really super great game, and then like totally ignore all the flaws. I mean, that would not be fair to you, you know, and I want my audience to be, you know, informed and smart and, you know, wrong tool, and feel good about the games. If I say like, wow, this is a great game, you know, I don't want you to come back at me and go, no, it's not. So you can let me know in the comments if you played any of these games, you know, what you think about like Fae Farm or Disney Dreamlight Valley or Palia, Sunhaven. Let's get rid of this rock. I'm coming, girls. Just hold on. She's so demanding. Okay. I'll get all this out of here. I got one more tree. 2 more trees. Let's get this one. So I have enough room. A little flower garden. And then, yeah, I know I have unspent skill points. That message needs to be over on the right where the other quest things are, not up there on the left. Nobody's looking up on the left unless you want to know like what day or time it is. Like, you know. Mash, 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 mash the button. One more. This one. Maybe that little one. So I've gotten some new subscribers over the last few days. Everybody seemed to like my Switch Sunhaven gameplay. I was really disappointed. I was kind of almost like heartbroken. I waited so long. I thought it would be just so much fun to play on the Switch. I was like, now I can play this on my couch and watch TV or whatever and just be able to like play the game. You know, it's just waiting for it and waiting for it. And it just crashed, and I was like, no. And I knew almost like pretty quickly that it wasn't optimized for, why are you turning, for the Switch. I was like, it's not ready. All right, let's put the, let's put this over here. And then we're going to take our hoe, the hoeage, and we're going to come here on this one. How many do I have? 10. We're going to plant the blue roses. Keep missing. Okay. So then we're going to plant these because they're so cute. And I know there's tips and tricks and stuff for beginners. There's videos out there I could watch. But I kind of want to do like a clean, like not really knowing what I'm doing in a way, because I tried to do that with Stardew Valley and I got so frustrated. I bought the book and I got all those mods. And it's crazy. I have like 20 mods on that game. I mean, I can't handle the time. No, you can't do that. Yeah, so it was like a little crazy. Okay, so I'm going to just put that in there. Does it stack? Okay, that's another seed. That goes down here. What's this? Oh, it's a tree. I'm not quite ready to plant trees yet because I got to do my layout. I don't need to carry coal. Wait, is that my cell chest? Hold on, I'm doing the wrong thing. Don't screw up. Wait. Yes, I'm in the wrong place. No, don't do that. Here, this is... Is that right? Wait, this is just storage, right? Didn't I have stuff in there before? I had stuff in there before. Where'd it go? I swear to God, I had stuff in there before. Alright, let me try this. Let me just... Oh, not those. Let's try it with this. So I'm not going to... Oh, it made it purple. See how cute that is? I'm going to just put that one thing in there because I know I had other things in there. And now they're not there. So, like, what's up with that? Like, I don't want to be losing items. That's, like, totally not cool in the gaming world. To be losing things. Can you fill up with water? Thank you. Yeah, so... Okay, let me do my skill points, then I gotta go feed my little puppy. What do we got? Exploration. Was I exploring? Let's do this one. I'll move around a little quicker, right? And it uses less mana. Okay. So let me go ahead and save and exit. So thank you for watching. Here's a little bit of a comparison between the PC version, and you can check out my Switch version and kind of like some of the differences I was seeing. Also, a lot of information about trying to play Sunhaven with a controller and how it is not full controller support. So when you look at the Steam page and it says partial controller support, that's what it is. It's only partial. You do need the mouse to do quite a few things. It's a cute little game. I want to play it more. I want to love it and have it be like a secondary game to Palia is my main game, and who knows when Animal Crossing is going to put out their next game, and I don't mean Pocket Camp. I find Pocket Camp to be kind of boring. I think I have it on my iPad. I don't know. We'll have to see if they changed anything up on it. But I was so used to terraforming in New Horizons that when I tried Pocket Camp, it was just kind of like, okay, what are we doing here? Like, you can't really, like, decorate, per se. And then they had all those microtransactions, so I was like, yeah, I'm out. But, you know, and then Disney Dreamlight Valley, the grind was killing me, and the stuff spawning all over my valley. I was just like, I just can't do this anymore. And the storage, inventory management on Disney Dreamlight Valley is really poor. It just, yeah, you have all these chests everywhere. It's like, okay, this is fish, this is vegetables, these are fruits, you know, this is whatever, miscellaneous, and just, yeah, it was really irritating. So even though I have quite a few hours in it, let me see. Let me go look over here in Steam real quick. So I have like over 200 hours in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I have played it quite a bit. Dinkum, I've got over 40 hours. Palia, almost 900, 879. And that doesn't include when I was just using it, doing the PC launcher, which was probably another 20. So I'm running around 900 hours in Palia. It's cray. And then Stardew Valley on PC is like 20 hours. So, you know, I want this to be a game that I'll really like super enjoy. But I also, you know, because I already bought it. I paid for this game on Steam, and I paid for it on the Switch. And for it to not be working on the Switch, it's just like, it's so sad. So I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to check on X today, keep my eyes out for the hot fix coming from them, and then I'll test it out again on the Switch. But I do want to keep playing it because I do like it. So anyhow, be sure you like the video, follow my channel, Cail's Corner. Lots of different stuff on here. Just enjoy the day. Hope you had a great weekend. And welcome on into my new subscribers. I did break 100, so that's really cool. It's considering I've been doing this for like a year now. It's like, yay, I finally hit 100 subscribers. But I do appreciate it. I'm very thankful for that. So enjoy the day. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to the world. We need all the help we can get. And I will see you probably tomorrow. And I'll probably maybe like do some paleo gameplay or whatever. So I'll see you soon.